Hello and welcome, my lovely Virgo. I am the Queen of Clovers. Welcome to my channel for your first reading of 2022. A lot of this energy is spanning mostly just through January, but it could go a little further to 2022 as the new year approaches. As with all tarot readings, please take what is yours and leave out all the rest. Let's just get to it. We're going to do the Oracle, the Tarot, and of course the Cartomancy for a little bit of love. Let's see what we have, Virgo. You know what? Let's just get a card to jump. I'm going to take that faller. What do we got? Change. Oh. How much of us just want to fly off right now and can disappear in the wind? I feel, Virgo, you're feeling this energy. Actually, a lot of Virgos I know, like, move state, like, change states living in last year. And maybe it was easy enough for Virgos. They just think they can do it again and pick a better place. This place might be a little cold and a little restrictive. Like, you see how I said you want to fly off, but you can't really. It's a little spooky. There's just things that aren't so right. But you made a big change this year, maybe, but there's something calling you elsewhere. Certainly it could be the cold, but it's just not right. It's just not the right place. It's not cozy, and it's time, you know? You've tolerated so much that you've forgotten what uncomfortable is, and you're a little nervous about that. I know you are. From this card, this change card. All right, let's get some qualifying cards for that. From this tarot here, the Joy to Be Tarot. My favorite. Let's see what Spirit really has to say about this change. Like, everybody's out of the cold but you, Virgo. And it's like, now I can... Let's not pick all drop cards for you, love. So why can't I just... I'm going to take these three because they jumped so forcefully. And they're all in the upright, so this is all good news. The Ace of Coins, the Six of Coins, and the Two of Coins. Could you get better earth love messages from Spirit? Ace of Coins, of a new financial start, a new beginning, a new movement in time, a controlling your time maybe. Things may be slowing down for you or speeding up. Things are getting closer. Time is getting, there's a lot of balancing time here. You know, those 2 clocks he's got there. But then we have the Six of Coins with you are reciprocated. It is shared. So this is a sign of prosperity and a sign of company. And a sign of, this is one of the prosperity signs is this Two of Coins, because you're going to have to balance things. You're going to have to make choices because of the opportunities ahead for the new year. Ooh, let's see what the tarot has to say, because that just feels right. It really does. Really haven't popped my nails off doing this. Okay, sorry. Trying to stay in this fluffy kind of mood, Virgo, because Spirit says you are in a fluffy kind of mood. And I'm like, what do you mean by fluffy? I'm talking like fluffy blankets. So you guys are feeling the cold for some reason. 9 of Cups. Yeah. Walking away. You chose to sit somewhere and stay somewhere. But it's really not... You may have gone towards your 9 of Cups, my lovely Virgos, and leaving something else behind. Maybe you weren't able to leave it fully behind. But you tried, there was nothing there, and so you're living kind of a duality. There's something about your past here, my lovely Virgos, that you're carrying with you that makes you feel very two-faced. And everybody's like, you're so pleasant, and you're so whatever, and you're like, damn, 2 years of therapy will do that to a person. It's that kind of hefty weight that you carry on your shoulders, and you're like, if you only knew. I feel like you're happy in a kind of gathering kind of way, but not necessarily in an individual way. This is a path that you kind of had to take just to be human after what you've been through. Virgo, I feel like they're just parts of your life that you can't share with other people. a Queen of Cups here, my darlings. It's that sweet love. There's something about you that's really genuinely sweet. And see, intuitive and knowing and understanding, but you're still like, you don't know the dark path, the empty cupped path that I walked with the world upside down. You just don't know. And, oh, you guys are looking at the Ten of Cups. You guys are looking at happiness, and you're afraid it's going to crumble down. This is you, Virgo. Life is getting good again. The rainbows are popping up for you. But you guys are feeling human again, even like motherly and concernedly, with a very big awareness. My familiar came through for comfort. Yeah, it's this, you're just right on the cusp of everything you need to be a divine feminine soul. And you may not feel very worthy. It feels like you guys think I'm lying, Virgo, about the possibility that you can, you know, you guys may have had to fake it at one time. You don't have to fake it anymore, but you kind of feel like maybe it's time to really love somebody. It's time to really, if you want that Ten of Cups, you're going to have to let your guard down. You're going to have to, you're going to have to share your passion, share your soul. Yeah, you're going to have to let your guard down. It's not working for you. There's an aspect of you that is a little bit lonely, maybe. And you want a shared passion. You know, you want a reciprocated passion. There's just that deep connection that you seek. Some of you really feel like you escaped to where you are, or you ran off to where you are, basically chasing rainbows, and you found a pretty good place, but it ain't really for you. And you're just kind of making that decision, should I stay or should I go? And there's something very, there's something you desire about reciprocated passion that is missing. Like you found the comfortable space, but it's not all that. You know, you've healed, and now you kind of need to move up and beyond people you know and that you love. There's more, and you know you're going to fester where you are. It's kind of a little dark, but a little sunshiny ray, because the change you make doesn't mean you have to walk out on the life you're creating now. Not 100%, that's for darn sure, Virgos. But there is, you need to be walking a new path, not the path of the victim that was you, or the settler, or the person who suffered much for little. You need to take the opportunity to have a shared life. Six of Pentacles repeating in this reading for what? A lot to share and a lot to be given. And not just by you. I mean, you'll be a receiver. You can receive from others. But I think you know that. You're just afraid it won't ever happen, too. Oh my gosh. That's a little like, I felt that. Like, I felt, because I understand that feeling. I actually have that feeling myself sometimes. Maybe it's not enough, you know, because it is not what you expected or not what you ever wanted, but maybe it is greater than you could have ever imagined. Oh, see, I told you I was not comfortable, and my familiar Lucy here just stepped in to say, it's okay, mamas. It's okay, mamas. Let's see what's on your love horizon. What can Virgo expect? January 2022. We need some loving. Somebody has a very, very secret crush on you, but don't want to be out with anybody. This person has loneliness issues. This person embraced the lockdowns a little too hard. you're a person, if this is you, I'm sorry, Virgo, because you gotta be lonely. This is the sad kind of side of your reading, and you're like, you're not really relating with people anymore because you're that far ahead of them. You've expanded past the happiness you could have ever desired, because that's what Spirit does. It always gives us more. And so if you're giving it, you're really giving it the light, more light will come. And then you'll be like, here you go, let's do more. Anyways, but this person here is a little isolated for whatever reason. It could be a distance thing, but it's kind of like, I think this is you, Virgo, because this is like, a lot of you Virgos might be just slightly isolated. Remember to say the wrong place. Out of reach is coming to mind right now. It's not really the time to move forward. On your Nine of Cups. It's like, you know what you want. You're making plans. Oh, Virgo, plans. If you're making plans and you're like, they can't happen, ooh, don't, because there's some timing here. Don't give up on it, because there's some timing here. It's not time yet. Keep writing those plans out, those journals. I wanted to do this road trip after high school, which I did do, but it was even when I was like the beginning of my senior year, I did the maps and I did where we'd have to stop, generally speaking, and I like literally planned the whole trip, and it went out flawlessly. Because that's how it happens. You don't need marriage. You don't need love wars. You just need, you could be missing a sister. Yeah, some of you are missing family members, a cousin, a sister, a friend. That's the separation that is more forlorn than anything for you. No love? Oh, dear. It could be an earth sign, but if you do follow your heart, you will be following your money, is that message from Spirit real quick there. All right, Virgo, thank you for sharing your energy with me. Please like and subscribe if enamored by this reading. Tip or donate if the Spirit moves you. PayPal me, and the links in the box below. All right, have a great week and a great, safe New Year's Eve. And I will speak to you next time, my lovely Virgo.